Thank you for tuning in to another episode of The Spiritual Scientist. I'm Victor. Thank you for checking me out. The title of this video is going to be Pain Leads to Perfection. So when I go to sleep at night, this has always happened to me, I believe. I can lucid dream a lot. Not all the time, but I wake up and I'm being attacked in my dreams. So I was likening it this morning, I was thinking about it, to there's this Tom Cruise movie, I don't know if you've seen it, where he has to it's kind of like Groundhog Day, where he gets killed and he wakes up, and then he has to do something, and then he gets killed and he wakes up day after tomorrow, maybe it's called. Forget the moment. But he is constantly attacked and he dies, and he has to figure out how to fight the aliens, right? And eventually he does. And I am, in my dreams, constantly attacked. And it's been years and years and years and years and years of torture. And I understand, I think now, I was really thinking about it, like, why does this keep happening? Why? What am I doing? Why does this happen? I'm right now, I feel like I'm getting close to being perfect, close to perfection. I'm getting there. I'm so close. And I've been there, and then you fall off. So, for instance, like, it's just, how do I talk about it? I don't know. It's like I'm in a machine. In the machine, like in the movie, these arms come out and they attack you. And every night they come out in my dreams and they attack. And you have to just fight. But the way to fight is to be perfect, and the way to perfect yourself is not sin. So it's all about the sin. Now, I don't know if everybody has these kind of dreams that I do. But every night, pretty much. That's why I think maybe a lot of you have them, but you don't remember your dreams. In the dreams, I'm tortured. I'm tortured a million different ways. But in the pain always has to do with some kind of a sin. And it's like I'm in hell every night in my dreams. And then I wake up sometimes in the middle of it, and I go, oh, okay. Like, I'll tell you my dream last night. Like, there's this beautiful woman in the bed. It's like, here, come towards, hey, there's this beautiful woman in the bed. Why don't you just touch her? She's there. So if I reach out and touch her, then somebody shows up and says, oh, that was my daughter. You shouldn't touch her. You're not married. You're not this. And then he's like, now I have to take revenge. And he starts torturing me. He starts attacking me and hitting me. And these kind of things, for different reasons, these kind of things happen over and over. But what I'm saying is, I think I'm close to not being able to have these you could call them demons, not having them torture me anymore. I think I'm getting close to being perfect. And when you're impeccable in all your dealings, no lie comes out of my mouth, no lust, no anything, then that's it. I think that's the name of the game is being perfect. And I think it's achievable. You know, like Jesus went to the cross and he was tortured in one of the worst ways possible and killed. And I think God, in this reality, the way everything is set up in this simulation, is that we're allowed to be tortured. We're being tortured. I'm tortured all the time. And you just keep getting up and you keep stepping up to the plate and you keep coming back. So I keep coming back. You know, I was reminded yesterday when I was a little baby by my mother. I had Mother's Day yesterday and I visited her. And she reminded me when I was a baby, about 1 year old. You know, I remember being in the crib, and they would leave me at night, you know, in this crib with bars, you know, and I was in the bottom of the crib. And I wanted to free myself, so I'm pretty sure I tried to climb out. You know, I didn't want to be in this cage. They left me there for 8-10 hours, you know, at night in this crib. And I just cried and cried, and they would leave me in there. And I cried for a year. And then they finally said, you know what? Let's take this kid to the doctor. He's a baby. He's crying all the time now, day and night, he cries. So they took me to the doctor, and the doctor looked at me real quick and said, he has a hernia. And then they did an operation right away, and I stopped crying. So I'm very familiar with pain. And I had I visited my mom yesterday, and I had a lot of stories like that. I'm like, so I'm very familiar with pain. And this reality is all about pain. Mental pain, physical pain, spiritual pain. And what we have to do is conquer. And my name's Victor, which is conqueror. And I'm conquering the mental pain, spiritual pain, physical pain. I'm conquering it. There's nothing now it's going to hold me back. I'm going to keep trying. And that's it. I just wanted you to know that I'm going to keep fighting. And I'm going to be impeccable. I'm going to, like Carlos Castellanos, he wrote, being the impeccable warrior. I'm going to make myself perfect. And that's what everybody wants, and that's what I want. Perfection. That's it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe, share. Bye.